Alrighty, I bring you rather interesting and what I think is exciting news to do with my vasectomy. Now, the reason why I'm excited, and by the way, I know this because a couple of days ago I received a letter from the medical centre stating that unfortunately my vasectomy had not worked. Now, bear in mind, this is after, when did I have it done? I think in February I had it done. You then go through a few months of providing semen analysis, and they're constantly testing, obviously, to see whether my little fellas were still traveling through the vas deferens. Now, the vas deferens is the tube that carries them, and that's the tube that during a vasectomy that they cut. I had, by the way, a no scalpel version of this vasectomy. It's very easy, very comfortable. I was made to feel very comfortable, rather. And if you're going down this route, it's worth exploring. However, there may be some reasons why you might not want to go down this route. After the procedure, by the way, I didn't really feel any pain and in fact, quite the opposite. I think for the first couple of weeks, I felt quite horny, and you are encouraged to produce more semen, shall we say. Now, the percentage failure rate of a vasectomy, certainly in this country and most of the West, I think, is about 0.15%, so incredibly low. So this is not a video to discourage those from having a vasectomy. I think it is a worthwhile procedure. However, of the various methods that I have employed and still do on a daily basis to enhance my life, to improve the healing process in my body, to give me more energy, clarity of mind, etc., etc., I believe there are three in particular that probably point towards the reason why that vasectomy has failed. Of course, I have no proof. This is assumptive. I don't think there will ever be a way of finding out. But as I say, I'm taking this as a hugely positive sign. Now, on a very basic note, I'm taking it as a sign that perhaps I wasn't meant to have a vasectomy. But on perhaps a more important note, I believe the following methods are most likely to be the cause. The first one, of course, is the cold therapy. As you know, if you follow my journey, I have a cold shower using the garden hose every day throughout the year, without fail. And there are many benefits to this. If you follow my journey, then you'll know what these benefits are. You only have to put cold showers, the Wim Hof method, etc., into YouTube, and you'll hear about all these amazing benefits that you will gain, absolutely gain, by having these cold showers. And of course, there are healing benefits to it. Now, second of all, I also practice intermittent fasting. And I think that could also be another indicator as to why this failed. With intermittent fasting, one of the many things that do occur is this cell autophagy, where bad cells are effectively eaten by good cells, I think. I think that's how you describe it. But either way, with fasting in general, I think actually for prolonged fasting, which I've still not really properly done, that's when you see some incredible health benefits, physiological benefits. But certainly that could well be combined with the Wim Hof method, the cold showers, etc. Those two are probably most likely of the methods that I employ to be the reason why my vas deferens, that tube that carries the semen, has resealed or reconnected. There is an outside chance that my period of about 4 or 5 months of taking ashwagandha, the Ayurvedic root herb, again, which is known now for its many benefits. One of the ones I think that there's far more research on, both in India and I think also in the West, is its ability to reduce cortisol. But I suspect there are many benefits. If you do your research, there's a long list of potential benefits. It's just that not many of those extra benefits have had proper clinical studies. But it could well be that given that one of the benefits supposedly is its increase in virility, it could well be that has helped to reseal that tube. Either way, all of this I take as positive news. It's really interesting news for me. And what was lovely, I put this statement out to the Facebook group, the tribe of evolutionaries. Come and join it, by the way, because you've got there a whole host of folk, experts in their field, practitioners of all and sundry biohackers, yoga, Brazilian jiu-jitsu, qigong. All of these people are coming together like me and finding ways to hack their bodies to enhance their life, find more energy, find clarity, improve their whole well-being. And what's lovely is that not one of us, I think, in the group considers ourselves a guru or an absolute expert in anything, though many have practiced or have a practice that has gone on for 10, 20, 30 years. So these people really do know their stuff. And there's so much engagement there from all of the group, and it's lovely. And of course, when I put this statement out, one of the group members kindly suggested that, of course, there are natural alternatives to a vasectomy, and one of them is semen retention. And when I did do a little bit more research on it, of course, it is linked to things like tantric sex. And of course, that leads me into thinking immediately of Sting, the singer, who has supposedly been practicing this for many, many a year. There are benefits both sexually and from an enjoyment perspective to semen retention, just as there are with tantric sex, as well as apparent health benefits to retaining your semen. And I know that I've been practicing a little bit of pelvic floor exercises for quite some time, only because I read a few years ago that it is beneficial not only for women to work that pelvic floor muscle, but also for men. So, quite often if I'm urinating, I will, sorry to go into detail, but I will therefore stop the flow. And as I'm walking right now, I can clench that muscle, because I think, just like all muscles, when you start to work them, you get a better feel of them after a period of time. So that's what I'm going to try next. I won't necessarily do a video on this. Who knows, maybe I will. Let's face it, most of my journey now has me telling you all kinds of stuff, so you never know. What I won't be showing is any practical visuals of it, but yeah, let's give that a go. Least of all for the enjoyment perspective. Anyway, as I say, all of this is interesting, positive news for me. Hopefully it's interesting for others out there. If you are thinking of doing a vasectomy, like I say, it's really easy. Nowadays, you're not going to really experience any significant pain. Certainly I didn't. However, if you do practice the methods that I do, maybe you want to explore some other methods. You might end up being one of the 0.15% like I was. Anyway, Evolution of Dave signing off. Thank you for watching TTFN. Ta-ta for now.